Yeah. hmm I'm just having to work through a couple technical problems. Yes. I uploaded all the documents from this phone. Yeah. To, it might have been the 29 or the 27. Uh-huh. Or it could have been the 777. I don't really know which of the actual drives. Yeah. But just looking at some of this anti-terrorism legislation, yeah, these are laws with the purpose of fighting terrorism. They usually, if not always, follow specific bombings or assassinations. Anti-terrorism legislation usually includes special amendments allowing the state to bypass its own legislation when fighting terrorism-related crimes under the grounds of necessity. Yes. Now, there hasn't been a real necessity on the part of law enforcement, yeah, to enforce the actual laws, but I would be seriously concerned if you have a badge on right now. See, there's this thought, yes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that my court notices were going to the wrong address. Right, right. It doesn't matter that I wasn't in Sequim, Washington on December 31st of 2015. Yes. It doesn't matter that you use a traffic citation instead of an actual police report of the accusation of domestic violence. Yeah. See, it doesn't matter that it's terrorism. Yeah. We have a real lackadaisical approach to the enforcement of the laws. Yeah. See, it doesn't matter that you reissue the temporary protection order without any attempt of service on myself. Yes. From June 1st to June 12th of 2015. It doesn't matter that you can only issue a temporary protection order for 14 days. Yeah. But you issued it for 48 days. It doesn't matter that the petitioner didn't appear in court right now. That you say that you attempted service on me twice. Right. And you didn't know who I was and you couldn't find me. When I was sleeping at the homeless shelter. Yes. It doesn't matter that you served me in the Sequim Public Library, that you served somebody other than myself. Yes. And that's probably another one of those where it does matter. See, terrorism would say that when you serve the respondent, yes, and you use forgery to accomplish that, and there's no petitioner's signature, no. There's no authority of law to be able to fill out the law enforcement information sheet. Yes. Which individual did you say got served the protection order? Now, you can't serve the petitioner. You don't have the authority of law to take my sons. Yes. Now, there's some anti-terrorism legislation that we're gonna look at. Yes. In the 19th century, international conventions related to terrorism and counterterrorism cases. Yes. Now, let's see here. European Union, which European Court of Human Rights related to anti-terrorist legislation. Belgium, a country we never hear about. No. Italy, Ireland, United Kingdom. And then there's Australia. In fact, it looks like United States, federal, and Ohio. Anti-terrorism legislation in civil law countries. That would be China, Chile, El Salvador. Yeah. Ukraine, and the Anti-Terrorist Act of 2009 passed in Bangladesh. Now, my thought was that anytime you intentionally have a desire to destroy the judicial system of the United States, yes, you're going to prison as terrorists. See, the law requires actual attempt of service from June 1st to June 12th. Yes. The law requires that you do serve the respondent before having court hearings. Yeah. You can't just pretend that you're going to attempt to serve them. The law requires that you can only issue a temporary protection order for 14 days. Yeah. hmm You can't serve an individual in the Sequim Public Library. You can't fill out the LEIS because the petitioner didn't acknowledge receipt of the copy of the order. Yes. You can't use forgeries to be able to issue these. Yes. You can't employ look-alike dogs that look like the court commissioner right now. It's terrorism. See, you just can't have any person in government that looks like somebody employed in government. Yes. But is not the actual person. Now, obviously, yes. This is terrorism. Oh, this, and this is terrorism. This is terrorism. And when you use the judiciary to accomplish that, it's obvious that these terrorist lookalikes will have to be destroyed. Now, my wife's 47th birthday. Yes. You can see here on June 16th of 2017, yes, that an individual that says they're 6 feet tall, 225 pounds, that doesn't fit my description because my driver's license said I was 6'2", yes, 255 pounds, where the last known address was not 1023 Kitchen Dick Road, yes, where you issued an excessive amount of bail of $500,100, yes, for my failure to appear to a court hearing where I wasn't in Jefferson County. Now, terrorism, the destruction of the judicial system of the United States, the destroying of the full faith and credit of the United States Constitution, the violating of federal laws, both national and international federal laws, and then, you know what? You understand right now. I told you to give me my sons. And you decided to support terrorism. Now, why don't you, in the police department, make the decision